What's up, Jones Bones? It is your girl, Unitedly Random, and today I was scrolling YouTube and I happened to see that there's a video up, okay? And it says, being in a throuple makes us better parents, love, don't judge. So, I've done a video, I think, based off of Truly Book 4 or Barcoft TV, and it was simply talking about how I was in a throuple relationship and talking about the comments that were under their original throuple relationship. She was the hub, and she had, I believe, 4 different men a part of her relationship, and they were in a polyamorous relationship. I just wanted to go ahead and hop on and look at this video, which honestly has been out for a while. It's been out since February 25th. So this is a little bit late, but I'm gonna go ahead and respond to that, and then hopefully in the next coming weeks I'll go ahead and respond to what's happening more recently, what has happened more recently, and how that has how that kind of happened in my relationship, and how I can see what happened in this situation as like a reality and stuff like that. So headphones out. Okay, so let's go ahead, and it's 00, and let's go ahead and start. But I think at the end of the day, the problem wasn't with the relationship. It was with the people in the relationship. It was with the intentions that set up the relationship. It was a lot to do with that. And it was a lot to do with, while I felt like I was very open in communicating what I wanted and what I needed, I was surrounded by people who weren't ready to communicate like I was. And I couldn't be mad. Like, I can't be mad. Like, looking back, I can't be mad on what they were ready to communicate or what they were ready to put forth in the world. But I'm not ashamed of my throuple relationship, and I'm happy to see that they're not ashamed of their throuple relationship. They're cute. The being in a throuple makes us better parents. It's just like, I feel like that was just put there just to kind of like stir the pot. Like, okay, let's see who's going to watch this video. I don't think the video said anything about like how being a throuple made them better parents. I think the video was just kind of there to say, hey, just because we're in a throuple does not mean that we are bad parents, you know. So that like I said, that intro was stirring the pot. And I mean, it did. I see they turned off their likes and dislikes. I come on down and see, I think they got, okay, so there's still some comments here. Oh my gosh, someone said, so he started this by being unfaithful with a woman that he met at the gym, and then got jealous that his wife got too close to her once they entered a polyamorous relationship. Okay, so he's upset that his wife gets along too well with the woman he brought into their marriage. I mean, it does look like that. It does look like he got a little jealous, you know, but I mean, that comes with the territory. That comes with the relationship. You can't just have your cake and eat it too, boo. You gotta, it's a balance. It's really a balance. I bet you $1,000 cash he wouldn't feel the same if it was him, her, and another dude. He would not. He would not. I mean, I just feel like he wouldn't. But he also felt a little bit of jealousy. Even then, like, some guys, like, you can see it, like, well, I don't know. I don't want to generalize, but you know how there's an idea of, like, guys are like, oh, girls who like girls are hot. Girls who like girls are like, ooh, you know. I'm like, And at the end of the day, he did like hit on, like, there was jealousy with that relationship. So I think Some people might assume that with women, like a woman with a woman, it's not like a real relationship or something. It's just hot, it's kind of sexy, so they're more okay with it. But actually being in that relationship is different from playing around with a girl every once in a while. I think Stuart learned that really quick. That was a big issue that he had when we weren't even married at that time. But we were in our relationship, and he was like, you know, I'll give you the chance to play around or talk around with other girls. And the issue that came from that was he was jealous. He was mad jealous. And I remember trying to talk to him about it every step of the way. I was like, you know, how are you feeling today, and this and this and that, and he would deny it, but it was showed. And so at that point, it was getting to the point where I was just like, you know what, even if he's not saying that he's jealous, I'm looking at my husband and I know him, and I know that he's having a reaction to it, and it's not a positive reaction. So I learned to just go ahead, and at that point, once I saw that it bothered him so much, I had to step away from that relationship. I was like, I don't need this. It was nice to be told I could, you know, do this. I like the idea of having like kind of like options, if that makes sense. But if it bothers him so much, I don't need that. So that's a part of our relationship that we had to grow and learn, because I've always seen myself as a loving individual, as a person who didn't really have a lot of limits. I wanted to be really open. Plus, I grew up reading fan fiction, and let me tell you, fan fiction, you know, sets that mind up for a very overly sexual image of love. And so I was like, oh, I want to do this. I want to experience that. And so I was looking for that with life. I was looking for that in living my life. But I also wanted that relationship. I wanted that one-on-me time with him. So it was just like, there was some learning to do. There was some adjusting to do. And I feel like we're in a better place now. But like, I keep saying but and like, but let me get these out my ears. At the end of the day, I don't think he would have been okay if it was with a male. And that's just based off of personal experience with my husband and me being with another male and how that ended. Stuart was pretty okay with it, but like, there were still things. I think if anything, he was worse about me being with another woman than about me being with another male. So that was a kind of interesting dynamic. So if you guys like this video, go ahead and like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.